What's going on, guys? Welcome to another YouTube video. My name is Maurice and I'm a junior airline pilot, and in this video I'm going to be taking you guys through what my day looks like. I woke up today at 4:50 a.m. to catch a 6:30 flight to be able to commute to get to base in Philadelphia where I'm at right now. It's currently 10:30 in the morning and crew scheduling called me and they told me that I have to sit hot reserve today at 2 p.m. So I'm gonna have to be at the airport at 2 p.m. for 8 hours if they don't give me anything. Hopefully I get something, I get some type of flying, but it's kind of luck on the draw, and it really depends on if people call in sick, if the weather's trash, if there are delays, like all that stuff matters when it comes to getting used on reserve. And I think that today I have a pretty good chance of being called because I'm over here. This weather looks like it's getting closer and closer. Maybe a few more hours and it gets over Philadelphia. If that happens, I think it's perfect for me to get called. And this is what my schedule looks like as well. So I'm doing a bunch of days on with a single day off. So yesterday I went back home for a single day, and I actually got there at about 12:30 in the morning on that same day because I was commuting out from work and it was all delayed and everything. So I got back home on the 4th, I'm right back in base on the 5th, and I'm on this reserve block. I have a 6-day reserve block. Doing 6 days on, 1 day off, 6 days on, 1 day off, and then 2 days on reserve, and I picked up a 4-day trip, 1 day off, 2 days of reserve, and then have these days off. These 4 days right here, I picked up a trip and I got displaced off of. So I'm actually gonna get paid for not working all these days. So that is one good thing about this. In the airlines, you have a term called quality of life, and that's just how your quality of life is. How many days off do you have? How easy is it to move your schedule around? And you can either prioritize quality of life or working. Me, right now, I am trying to prioritize work and flying as much as I can, trying to build up as much flight time and as much experience as I can, because my goal right now is to upgrade whenever I'm eligible. I'm 21 years old right now and I can't legally upgrade to captain until I'm 23 years old with a unrestricted ATP. And that's the goal. Right now I have about 270 hours of jet time. Depending on when this video comes out, I'll probably have like 300 something. And I need 1,000 hours of turpentine to upgrade to captain. So yeah, a year and 3 months to build up around 700 hours of flight time. And I think that's really doable. So I'm just trying to grind it out and be able to upgrade to captain when I'm 23 and if I'm ready. I'm still on reserve, and another thing that's gonna help me eventually is when I hold a line. When I hold a line, it's gonna be significantly easier to fly more every month. On reserve, I'm averaging around 65 hours of flight time a month, which is not enough for me. I want to get at least 90 hours a month. And once I do hold a line, hopefully I think it's going to happen in two to 3 months, my schedule is going to be a lot better and I'm going to get a lot more flight time. I'm at the crash pad and there's not a single soul here, so I'm going to play my violin. I'm now meal prepping my food for hot reserve. This is what we're gonna eat right now. We got a bunch of meat and eggs and vegetables. And this is the food for later. Doesn't it look so yummy? Meat, tuna, rice, and I'm gonna stick that in there. And that's gonna be the hot reserve food. Listen, man, I'm not Gordon Ramsay, but I'm all about efficiency. Something quick, easy to make, and something that doesn't take up too much space. I know this may not look appetizing, but this is pure strength right here. Taste test. That's good. That's good. All right, let's got on the train. Getting ready to set hot reserve. Check out this mythical pole I found in the airport. Look at this lovely chair. the perfect hot reserve chair. All right, now I'm doing the hot walk, just walking back and forth from one side of the airport to the other. Lovely. Still haven't got called yet. All right, time to munch. We got beef, rice, beans, and tuna. Delicious. All right, let's go. I've been summoned by crew scheduling today. I'm going to Birmingham, Dallas-Fort Worth, and then an overnighting in Knoxville, Tennessee. All right, let's go to Birmingham. Flight attendant blessed me with this peach cake. Yummy. And we finally made our way over to Birmingham. It was actually pretty bumpy. We had a continuous leg chop throughout the way there, and we shot the ILS runway 6, and it was the captain's leg. This was my leg from Birmingham over to Dallas-Fort Worth. It was a lot smoother of a ride, and we shot the Seaver 4 arrival into Dallas. And now we have a 3-hour sit here in Dallas. In the crew room, the crew store. I'm gonna get a new tie. I'm sick of this silver one. There we go. I got a black tie. I got what I came here for. And now we're delayed another hour. So total sit here is gonna be around 4 hours. All right, finally time to board, and we're heading over to Knoxville now. Apparently there was an electrical outage at the airport, and that's why I was delayed for an hour, even though the airplane was here the whole time. So that's why. So now it's time to pre-flight. It's really hot out. It's like 100 degrees here. All right, time to go to Knoxville, Tennessee. Okay, so we got another update. We're delayed another hour because there's a ground stop still in Knoxville, Tennessee due to a complete power outage at the airport. So we'll see how long it'll take. I have a feeling it's gonna be a minute. On the bright side, the airplane's ready to go. The box is ready. We're all set up. We're just waiting on that ground stop to finish so that we can start boarding passengers and everything and go to Knoxville, Tennessee. All right, another update. Flight is canceled. I don't know what's gonna happen now. Well, that didn't go as planned. We're now gonna overnight in Dallas-Fort Worth, and tomorrow I'm gonna be deadheading to Chicago, and then Chicago turn to Dayton, Dayton back to Chicago, and then we're gonna be overnighting in Knoxville. As of right now, that could all change. So the quick recap, first leg was Philly over to Birmingham. That was the captain's leg. Second leg was Birmingham to Dallas. That was my leg, and it was really good, really smooth, until we got to Dallas-Fort Worth, and we had a 3-hour sit. And then once we got to the airplane, we had there was a ground stop in Knoxville that lasted an hour, and then another hour, and then another hour, and then apparently everything was delayed out of Knoxville, and then everything canceled because there was a power outage, something like that. And even mainline flights were canceling over in Knoxville. So Knoxville today was in shambles. So we're now overnighting in Dallas, and I'm gonna walk over to a taco place because this is very close to the same place that I did my ATP CTP, and they sent me over here. And I remember there's a really good burrito place. I'm about to pick up my burrito right now, and I'm gonna eat it for tomorrow because there's not that much time tomorrow. I want to bring a good burrito. If you guys are ever in Dallas-Fort Worth, try out this place called Taco Ray. It's very good Mexican food. Estamos en el Taco Ray. Mission complete. Time to go to sleep now. Good morning. It's day 2 of the 4-day trip, and today we first have a deadhead over to Chicago, then a turn to Dayton. So we're gonna go Dayton back to Chicago, then Chicago to Knoxville, and we're gonna be overnighting in Knoxville tonight. Pretty excited. It's gonna be my second time in Chicago, and Chicago's a pretty complicated airport, so I'm definitely gonna study up before doing that flight from Chicago to Dayton. Tomorrow's gonna be Knoxville to DC, then DC to Indianapolis, and then the last day it's gonna be Indy to Philly, Philly to I think Burlington, Vermont, and then Burlington back to Philly. And if it all goes well, we should be back in Philly on my last day of reserve at 12:55 p.m. and there's a 1:50 p.m. flight that will get me back home. As you guys know, I've explained this on my other videos, I do 6 days on, 1 day off. So I just get that single day off, and recently I've been really unlucky when it comes to commuting back for that one day off, because on my last day of reserve, either my trip ends really late or my commuting trip to go back home ends up getting there really late at like 1 a.m. because of delays and everything. So if it all goes well, I should be back home at 4:30 p.m. instead of 12 a.m. on my day off. If I can get there a day earlier on my last day of reserve, that would be just icing on the cake. It'd be perfect. Time to check out today's delightful breakfast. Damn, today's breakfast. Nothing hot, no eggs, no nothing. Well, that hotel breakfast is not good, but luckily I brought my own food. Today, this is breakfast. We got chicken, vegetables, and pasta. This is all I need. And at least the hotel has like a cold kitchen and I got a microwave and everything. It's not bad. All right, this is the burrito. This is my dinner for tonight. Who knows what that is? Just reviewing the Chicago taxiways before the flight, and look at that. That looks so complicated. All right, just got to O'Hare, and now we're going over to Dayton. It's so busy here. Man, this is a busy airport. Look at that. Nice and easy leg from Chicago over to Dayton, and then on the way back from Dayton to Chicago, we shot the Watson 4 arrival. Whew, we made it to Chicago. That was pretty hectic. All right, just warmed up my food. Now we're going to Knoxville, Tennessee. Last leg of the day. Last leg of the day was Chicago over to Knoxville, Tennessee, and we shot the ILS for runway 5 left. And there we go. Finally made it to the hotel here in Knoxville. A quick recap for today. The first leg was just a deadhead over to Chicago. And then the first two was Chicago to Dayton, Dayton back to Chicago. And man, Chicago is crazy busy. This is my second time here in Chicago. And this is by far the most busy airport I've ever been to in my life. Like in the airport, full of people. And then even on the taxiways, it was insane. And it was super busy. You got to be on top of your game in Chicago. Our eyes were out the whole time. Taxiing in Chicago, it's pretty complicated. You have a bunch of different frequencies you have to move on to, and they have to pass you around and everything. And you have to really be on top of your game when you're in Chicago. But we managed it. We did the first leg to Dayton, Dayton back to Chicago. Those two were my legs. And then this last leg was the captain's leg from Chicago to Knoxville, Tennessee. And it gave me time to eat that delicious burrito that I got from yesterday. And shout out to Taco Ray. That place is amazing. If you're in Dallas-Fort Worth, try Taco Ray. It's delicioso. It's currently 9:30 p.m. and our layover is around 12 hours. It's not a lot of time. I still have a burrito in my stomach, but I gotta hit a workout. I can't. It's been 2 days, so now time to hit a quick workout. All right, this gym is pretty solid. Got a pull-up bar, and we have 75-pound weights. It's mythical right here. Started this workout with 4 sets of 15 with pull-ups. Then we went right into 4 sets of 12 for chin-ups. We definitely used those 75-pound weights for the single dumbbell rows. Then went into single arm cable pulls, for your upper lats, for 4x12. Those were both 4x12. Finished the workout up with cable bicep curls for a 4x15, and I supersetted that with the lat pullovers for a 4x15, and that was the end of the workout. Workout done. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. Today is day 3 of what was supposed to be a 4-day trip. I just refreshed my schedule and it all got changed up. It's all removed. The only thing I have today is a deadhead back to Philly, and we're done with the trip. So that was unfortunate. I wanted to fly today and I wanted to fly tomorrow as well, but what happened was there was some type of delay in DC, and apparently I can't overnight in my base because I'm on reserve. So at the rest of the crew, they're gonna be overnighting in Philly and then finishing the trip tomorrow, which was a turn to Burlington, Vermont, and back in Philly. And the reason why I really wanted that trip tomorrow is because it would get back to Philly at 12:55, and I would be able to get a flight at 1:55 to go back home. Now, that's not happening unless they put something else on my schedule. I called them and asked, hey, I saw they got taken off. If there's anything else, put it on me, and I'm ready to go. So as of right now, there's nothing else on my schedule, and all I have is a deadhead back to Philly, and I'm done. So we'll see what happens. Anything can happen. This is what it's like when you're on reserve. It's a lot of uncertainty, so that's why I want to hold the line as soon as I can. Hotel food today: Knoxville BBQ sandwich. It's such a nice day to fly out too. We'll see. They're deadhead. This thing is tiny, but I got a good seat. So crew scheduling ended up getting rid of everything. I still have nothing for tomorrow, but they at least released me for today, so I'm free to do whatever I want today. I'm probably gonna go into the city, do a little more exploring, try to find something cool to eat. And tomorrow I still have my last day of short call reserve, and I don't have anything for tomorrow. And if they don't give me anything, I'm gonna take a 5:20 p.m. flight to go back home, assuming it doesn't get delayed like every single time. Recently, it's been getting all my commutes going back home, everything delayed. So I'm hoping that I can go home nice and easy, no delays, and I'll be good for tomorrow. So now I'm gonna hit a quick shoulder workout, take a train to go into the city, and then we'll do some exploring. Let's go. All right, we made it to the city. Let's see what we're gonna do today. Guess this place is still open. Benjamin Franklin. Place I've been looking for. Chinese guy just walked out of it, so it must be a good sign. Let's go. Right, roast pork bun. I'll get a egg tart. Egg tart. I'll turn the pork bun. That one's good. That's solid. The pork is good. Sweet. Savory. That's a good one. The third one, we got the egg tart. See if it's good. It's good. Solid. Perfect. All right, I had to grab one more of these pork buns. It's too good. Ocean Harbor. I'm in a hungry kind of mood right now. After crew scheduling canceled all my legs, I feel like I deserved it. Eat some good Chinese food right now. This place is legit. Could I have a shrimp dumpling, roast pork bun? That's good for now. Thank you. What we're trying today, we're trying shrimp dumpling and then the pork buns. A little bit of soy sauce. Hot. Memories. The pork bun. See? That's good stuff. I'm happy. You know what? They took away my legs today. They took my flying away, but they can't take my dim sum away. That's what I'm doing. I'm satisfied. I ate so much Chinese food. My stomach feels it's gonna explode, but I'm happy. I'm happy. Now I'm gonna go back to the crash pad. Probably go to sleep. The train station. This ain't gonna work out. I'm gonna walk from the airport to the crash pad. What a cool view here. I used the train to get to the airport. Bus took too long after that, so I just walked home. Walked to the crash pad. Hour walk, but it's fine. I need to burn those dumplings anyways. So now, going to sleep, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. See what happens. Good morning. It is the last day my reserve block, and so far I got nothing on my schedule. I'm praying they don't give me hot reserve at like 2 or 3 p.m. If it all goes smoothly, they don't give me anything on my schedule, I'm gonna catch a 5:30 p.m. flight to go back home. If it all doesn't get delayed, I should be back home at 8:30. The way things been going before last time, I've been getting back home on my day off at like at midnight or 1 a.m. So hopefully it doesn't go that way and I get back home at 8:30 and it all goes well. So the outbound flight was supposed to be at 5:20 p.m. I just got a message that got delayed till 5:46. And I have a feeling it's gonna get a little bit more delayed. Hopefully it doesn't get it too delayed. Right now I'm just chilling at the crash pad playing Slavonian Dance by Karl Baum. Okay, I'm ready and set to go to the airport. I have my uniform on because there is still a chance that they could call me. It's not 5 p.m. yet. And it's slim, but it's not zero. So I still have my uniform if they have anything for me, which is doubtful. So let's try to commute to Florida. We're almost there. Oh, we made it. Man, that baby had some powerful vocal cords. All right, we made it back home. It's late, but we're all done. I made it. That's all that matters. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys like, please like, comment, subscribe, and let me know when I see you next. I'll see you guys on the next one.